Last game of the first series ng second conference. Ladies and gentlemen, Happy Feet Emperors versus Signal Ultra Wars. What a series. This is turning out to be sobrang intense, mga kaibigan. Kami nga po pala ang inyong magiging shoutcasters. My name is Midnight.
At ako naman si TDZ at talagang sobrang init, mamen. Talagang kung sakaling mag-jab doon kabila, yung isa mag-i straight naman.
Diba?
Parang
Suntukan
bigayan lang
Oo.
talaga.
Alam mo, sa sobrang init, literal na tumulo yung pawis ko kanina habang kasi
men, ako rin eh.
yung intensity, na parang di ko alam kung sino mananalo eh.
Pati yung pressure, kasi makikita mo, balikan eh. Yung first few minutes ng game 2 natin is talagang more on favorable sa Happy Feet Emperors eh. Kaso, alam naman natin yung Signal Ultra Wars, they're one of the teams na talagang sobrang patient. Na talagang naghahanap sila ng opening. Ano yan eh, kung sino mas kalmado, siya yung mananalo ng late game.
And sinabi nung manager kanina na ito yung team dito sa Nationals na buong-buo talaga, and you're gonna be able to, you are witnessing that already. Kasi yung fact lang na nagbigay ng isang opening, yung Happy Feet Emperors dito, the nature of Signal Ultra Wars kasi is kapag nagbigay sa kanila, bubutasin nila yun hanggat kaya nila. And it allowed them to bounce back from that game. I think, for me personally, that game was uncomebackable na. Kasi nakikita na natin yung threat nung Happy Feet Emperors even posing against the turrets outside of the base ng Signal Ultra Warriors, and binigyan lang sila ng isang opportunity, yung clash sa may bottom lane. You have to comment Tets on that single play alone. Sobrang consistent. Yung idea kasi nag-e-exist na talunan mo lang yung Lolita, panalo tayo sa clash.
Indeed. Parang alam nila yung objective nila. Alam nila kung paano ipapanalo yung fights. Pati yun yung kasama rin yun sa pagiging patient eh. Kumbaga parang hindi mo kailangan na kayo yung mag-initiate. Hintayin mo na yung mismong Happy Feet Emperors mismo pumasok at i-save mo yung skill mo para doon ma-cancel. Kasi ang laking bagay talaga. And also with Desanya, yung tiwala niya sa teammates niya na lagi mayroong magsasalba sa akin. Akong bahala sa burst, kayong bahala sa setup.
It's a matter of understanding your roles. Kasi si Desanya, trabaho niyang talunan yung carry, and si Tets naman, trabaho niyang talunan yung Lolita. So it worked wonders for Signal Ultra nung game 2, and we're gonna see if it will work wonders for them dito sa third game, the last game of this series. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Happy Feet Emperors versus Signal Ultra Warriors.
At parehas silang 1-1 para sa mga kapanood lang, mga kaibigan. At this is a game, a best of 3 game. And also, again, this is the biggest esports league in the country. You are watching the Nationals. Let's go into the draft right now. Grok has been removed. At syempre, alam naman natin na talagang priority ban ang mga tanks ngayon. As you can see.
Di talaga lulusot tong taong to.
Hindi namin. Talagang malabo. Well, nakatanggap siya ng nerf recently. Pero the Grok is still the Grok eh. Yung power of nature niya mas lalong sumakit.
You know, I'll be honest with you, kasi si Grok, it removes a lot of openers. Number 1, di Kimi. Tanggal din sa draft dito pag tinanggal mo yung Grok. Number 2, it provides you a lot of leeway pagdating sa mga openers. And this one, I really like. Kaja for Happy Feet Emperors. I think it poses a threat na makakapag-Gusion na naman. May lalabas na naman Gusion dito sa game na to.
Most possibly. Kasi, again, yun yung mga magandang pang-combos dito ng Gusion eh. Kumbaga, as long as you can, tingin ko previous metas dati na kailangan taga ng Gusion plus Kaja kasi kailangan mong kailangan patamaan yung sword spike mo. But now with the previous play from Desanya, how he utilizes his incandescence and also the second dash from the incandescence, tingin ko parang more on catch yung magiging play dito ng Happy Feet Emperors. Catch the priority hero, burst as soon as possible, and then disengage. Most probably kapag ginagawa yung more of a late game oriented draft eh.
Ito, gusto ko talaga sa red side, you're able to pick thumbs openly, kahit first pick. Kasi the nature of, the draft is that, yes, may carry pa na existing for the blue side, pero you don't want to reveal that as early as now. Kasi baka makontra yan, or worst case scenario, baka maubusan ka naman ng tanks dito. So, for Signal Ultra Wars, they realize that they can pick up the thumbs ngayon. Kasi, compared to nung second game, yes, napika kayo ng carry. This time around, hindi sila mapipikan ng carry.
Talagang malabo. Pati isipin mo na lang yung magiging problema kapag nag-online ka agad yung Happy Feet Emperors dito. But also, Chang pick for Happy Feet Emperors, I think it's quite reasonable. Kasi, kung sakali mag-Gusion sila, it's still okay. Pero, getting that safe side, yung safe na mage at the backlines. Kasi magiging problema dito, magiging heavily reliant siya sa divine judgment ng Kaja. Kasi hindi siya yung damage ng Chang sa early game nandun eh. Pero yung mahirap sumalalay sa meteor shower. Yun ang magiging problema eh. Napakadaling sidestepan yung meteor shower. Pero kailangan mo talaga ng divine judgment ito every single time para lang ma-secure na lahat ng meteor shower damage mo is tatama dun sa main target.
Oh, they removed the carry already, Signal Ultra. They realized that there is a carry threat nga rin naman on the side of Happy Feet Emperors. Claude and Terizla will be shown here by Happy Feet Emperors. I do understand the Chang'e and Lolita. Pero kay Doggy na mismo nanggaling na hindi maganda yung synergy ni Chang'e at ni Kaja. So it's very interesting kung anong plano ng Happy Feet Emperors dito sa lineup na to. They're gonna switch up the Terizla with the Leo mode ngayon, pero I think it's too greedy at this point.
Tingin ko kumaga makukulangan sila sa damage.
Yeah.
Kailangan nilang i-catch yung Granger at the backlines. Okay yung Claude, pero alam naman natin na kapag merong show, magiging problema dito is once na tinamaan ka ng Way of the Dragon, kahit meron kang BMI dun sa lapag, hindi ka makapag-BMI.
Yeah.
Alam na natin yung BMI is na-nerf recently, so it's really a big struggle for Claude to play around with its current draft from Signal Ultra Warriors.
Yung last pick ng Signal Ultra Warriors, it's very scary. It looks like a Lunox game, to be honest. Kasi yes, there's a Kaja, there's a Chang'e, and there's a Claude. One thing to note about those heroes is that they don't maximize their first 5 minutes. Yes, kapag nakuha mo yung level 4 mo, magagamit mo agad. Pero medyo kasi dependent yun sa cooldown ng skills mo . With the draft na meron ng Signal Ultra Warriors dito, they can revolve around the Lunox, boost her early game as much as they can. And pagdating ng late game, hindi problema yung heroes ng Happy Feet Emperors dito kasi ang lalambot. Ang lalambot and magmumukha silang tinapay sa harap ni Lunox.
Especially, bukod pa dun sa Lunox, yung Granger pa.
Yeah.
Yung pa yung magiging problema dito. Alam natin, meron silang burst when it comes to magic. Again, with the Darkening plus the Chaos Assault from the Lunox. And you also have the physical burst coming from the Death Sonata and the Rhapsody of the Granger, which is really difficult. Well, yung Chang'e, tingin ko, yun yung magiging, kailangan nilang i-funnel. Kailangan nilang protektan tong Chang'e every single time para maging efficient.
One of the natural answers naman kay Thams as the mage is the Chang'e, especially with the Glowing Wand, Genius Wand, tsaka yung Ice Queen. Ang daming wand, no? Ang daming wand ni Chang'e. Basta yung triyong wand. Hindi na makakalapit yung Thams sa teamfight. So that's one way already for Happy Feet Emperors to solve the Thams problem. Kasi alam nila hindi nila kagad mapipick yung Thams. Pero then again, you picked it up with a Lolita. It's understandable, pero may Kaja kayo na hindi nyo mamamaximize talaga.
Lahat, kailangan talaga dito yung positioning, yung laning rather, ng Happy Feet Emperors is always within the side of Aaron on his Chang'e. But ladies and gentlemen, here comes the third game for our first series. We have Happy Feet Emperors and Signal Ultra Warriors, 1-1 parehas, at tignan natin kung sino nga bang magwawagi after nitong laro na to.
On blue side, you have Happy Feet Emperors, Doggy as the Kaja, Aaron on the Chang'e, Lolita, Kay Bird, pero mamaya natin pag-usapan yan. There's a team fight already brewing up in the middle lane. Hindi naman team fight, pero skirmish lang. Already tempting the threat dito against kay Doggy, just to make sure na hindi ganun kadali mag-take ng buff for the side of HF Empress dito.
Pati nakita mo naman, ilang darkening lang, ganun kaagad kasakit. Well, even after the nerfs, masakit pa rin talaga ang damage ng Chaos Assault coming from in the Lunox. And right now, 2-2-1 ang magiging laning ng Happy Feet Emperors against Signal Ultra Warriors. Almost the same, almost mirror lang din. Kasi magiging problema talaga dito, pag pumasok ka tayo within the 5-minute mark, ano magiging sagot ng Happy Feet Emperors kapag hindi nakapag-farm dito yung Chang'e. Yes, they do have the Claude. Yes, they do have the Numinum Blast from Lolita. But will it be enough though? So yun yung magiging question talaga dito. Kailangan lahat, hindi sila pwede maging aggressive, kumbaga, sa side ng Happy Feet Emperors. Kailangan nila makakuha na at least ma-establish yung core items ng mga core heroes nila.
Na-miss ko to, yung Claude offlane. Realizing na, yes, may Liam Ward yung Happy Feet Emperors dito, pero it's up against a Thams. So sabi ng HF Emperors dito, iwas na natin. And the thing about their draft is that the Claude matches up well against the Thams. Kasi one problem of Thams is yung mobility. Yes, meron kang panghuli ng heroes once na kumabit yung wheels mo. And kapag natalon na mo siya, your problem against Claude is hindi mo siya matatalunan talaga. Kahit matalon na mo siya isang beses, there is the BMI pa. And yung movement speed mo, ninanakaw pa niya. So that's a matchup na talagang ayaw na ayaw ni Thams. So ito yung objective or yung pressure lane na pwedeng gamitin ng Happy Feet Emperors. You already see the Chang'e and the Kaja rotating towards that lane. Ipapunish nila yung Thams dito ng Signal Ultra Warriors.
Control the Thams every single time at ma-disable ka agad yung turret sa lane ng Signal Ultra Warriors. That's the main play of the game. But Eason taking a lot of damage right now. Ring of Order, saktong-sakto. At si Aaron pa ang nakakuha. And take note, ladies and gentlemen, na meron siyang Mystic Shop. So again, that's 90% yung magiging yung 90% na lang yung prices ng mga ones dito na kailangan ng talagang kunin, and that's a big impact. Makapag-online kagad si Chang'e, and a double arrival from Happy Feet Empress. He might be able to take another one, but Rene J, mukhang tinamaan siya ng detonata. Saktong-sakto, walang mintes. Si D naman, sinusubukan niya makipag-takedown kay Doggy with the Divine Judgment. No, he didn't use it yet.
Chang'e, on the backlines, Aaron with the flicker, mapapatay si D. That's a very nice play from Aaron dito. Tets, delikado rin yung kanyang pwesto pero hindi na siya maabot. Disanya, threatening the life of Vern, pero few with the death zone ada and the Rhapsody. Aaron dito nasa delikado, mapapatay pa nila. Si Aaron dito on the Chang'e. Eson, susunod pa. Napatay siya ni Lolita, pero there's another kill for Signal Ultra Warriors. This is turning out to be very wonderful for the Warriors.
At hindi pa yata tapos dito si Rene J, forcing Few to use his flicker and also using the Phantom Steed in his name. But unfortunately, hindi na niya nahabol. Tagang more on disengage na. Okay na yun. Okay na tayo sa 3-4-2. I think that is the 3-4-1 exchange in favor of Signal Ultra Warriors. Pero magiging, ang importante ito sa side ng Happy Feet Emperors is they're able to provide a little bit more space para sa Claude to farm.
Pero medyo malaking mistake yun. Pero hold that thought. D rito with the catch against Doggy. Unfortunately, wala pa si Disanya. So there's not gonna be a kill here on the Kaja. Pero explaining on the bottom lane, no, yun ang nangyari kanina. Yes, it would have been wonderful na lumaban yung Happy Feet Emperors kasi hindi pa naman ganun kalakas yung lineup ng Signal Ultra Warriors. The one thing na hindi nila nakita is level 3 pa lang si Doggy nung pumasok siya sa clash na yun. So there's no Divine Judgment. Wala silang pampatay kay Granger tsaka kay Lunok. So it allowed Signal Ultra Warriors to play with Eson. Arrival, yung ginamit niya ron sa creeps na yun, kaya, yung sa minion, kaya nakahabol siya sa teamfight na yun, and it secured 3 kills for Signal Ultra Warriors.
That's true. And momentum talaga ang labanan dito, mga kaibigan. If you're looking at the current draft for both teams, talagang, okay, heavily reliant sila when it comes to items bago sila mag-online. But with those early skirmishes, with the 1,000-pounder, and also with the Hurricane Dance locking down Rene J, mawawalang opportunity dito. Numinong blast cancel again from Signal. Napakagandang jump nun, Jeet Kundo, at magkukuha din ng return dito. Meteor Shower plus the Divine Judgment sa side naman ng Happy Feet Emperors. Bakbakan sa taas, bakbakan din sa baba. Pero yung turrets ang magiging main objective for both teams.
This is where the draft comes out for Signal Ultra Warriors. Yes, nakakakuha kayo parehas na objectives. Pero if you're gonna look at those zeros na meron ng each side, mas farming-oriented yung Signal Ultra Warriors dito. And it's objective-based as well. Pero ito, lalaban ng Happy Feet Emperors with the arrival coming in from HFE Emperors. Pero can you really fight against this line of Signal Ultra Warriors? Handang-handa sila dito. Problem is, walang minion. So, dinadive nila yung turret dito. And si Doggy, threatening the Divine Judgment on the backline, pero wala pa. Cooldown pa.
Cooldown pa. At meron din information dito yung Signal Ultra Warriors. Papasok dito si Doggy sa loob ng brush area. D, just utilizing his Jeet Kundo.
It's late into objectives. It's gonna allow Signal Ultra Warriors to farm even more items.
Indeed. Pati ibang-iba yung laro. Since nabasa na talaga ng Signal Ultra Warriors na ganito talaga maglaro yung Happy Feet Emperors. And also, a glowing wand.
Yep, already.
Para dito kay Aaron. So, ang laking problema niyan. May burn potential pa yun on top of the Mystic Shop. So again, ladies and gentlemen, tingin ko positioning lang din talaga eh. Kung meron mahuli dito yung Happy Feet Emperors ng kahit isang Divine Judgment man lang, since nakita natin na sobrang preparado na yung Signal Ultra Warriors with the Numenon Blast, ang dami talaga nilang way for them to cancel it. So ang laking impact, ang laking responsibility dito ng kay Doggy para makuhuli ng main primary targets.
Curious ako sa binubuo ni, ni Claude as the first item. Is that gonna be a Demon Hunter Sword? Yeah, Demon Hunter Sword.
Mag-online ka agad muna siya.
Para mapatay niya agad yung thumbs tsaka yung Akai. Pero Signal Ultra Warriors, they're already starting the turtle. Nakuha na ni Lunok, so hindi aabot ng HF Emperor for the contest. Pero what they can do is punish Signal Ultra Warriors. D, mauli siya nito, kinasanay.
Luminong blast sa dalawa.
Sumiligaw, tinamaan dalawa. Tapos gonna be a bonus. Yung team fight for Happy Feet Emperors. Isama mo pa si Kaja, pero hindi. Lalaban yung Lunok sa atin kahit mamatay na siya. Nakadalawa pa!
Si Daniel!
Oh my God.
Si Daniel dito, Rene J, able to squeeze him away from the Hurricane. Pero si Ison with the arrival, Rene J trying to run away though. Momentum para to slow down Ison, but few on the backlines as well, trying to aim for Aaron. But the damage, the reach of the Rhapsody is not enough though. Pero usapang reach ba mga kaibigan, meron akong Meteor Shower, but the damage is still not enough.
Grabe.
Hindi pa enough yung item niya.
Inaabangan na si Aaron dito. Question is the damage really there? Oh, nakontest na yung buff. Pero grabe yung confidence ni Disanya doon. Nahuli sila nung Numenon Blast. It looked like a disaster team fight already for Signal Ultra Warriors. Pero tinatagan niya lang yung kamay niya. Mag-ML lang ako. Nakadalawa pa siya bago siya mamatay.
Talagang talaga. Well, as long as you have the presence of mind na think ko yun eh, parang calculated yun eh.
Yeah.
Parang damage. Kung okay lang, hanggang ganito lang yung damage na kayang gawin, busy yung mga core heroes.
Exactly.
Hindi, wala tagang damage na pwedeng i-follow up dun sa Numinum
Sabi ng Happy Feet Emperors, taga lumaban.
Yung lumaban yata, mukhang mali.
Nahuli si Bern dito. Signal Ultra Warriors, they're dictating the pace of the game right now. Hindi tumama yung huling Death Sonata, pero it's okay. They're gonna back off at this moment. D, mukhang mahuhuli pa siya ni Leomar dito, pero where is the catch once more? Doggy is threatening Tets dito, pero with the flicker out, makakatakbo na ata ang Signal Ultra Warriors. Flicker,
Huli!
Nahuli! Naku po yung Granger! Sa dami-daming mahuli dito yung Granger pa. Si D, makakatakbo ata, and Aaron will not be able to get the kill. Daniel, with a BMI in, Blazing Duet, mamamatay pa si D. Oh, naku po, muntikan!
Hindi na. Mukhang mayroong Order of Brilliance from the Lunox at mukhang mag-i-engage yata ulit sila. Signal Ultra Warriors. They need to play carefully though. Their HP is not really looking fine at the moment. Bern and also the rest of the crew from Happy Feet Emperors will now transition to the middle lane, try to take down the tier 2 turret.
Ang laking miss nung Death Sonata. That team fight would never happen kung tumama yung Death Sonata ni Few kay Bern. Pero I like the item choice ni Lunox dito. He went for the concentrated energy first kasi alam niya na kailangan niya lang tangkihin yung damage output ni Leomar dito tsaka ni Chang'e. Kapag nagawa niya yun, there's the Order of Brilliance to sustain his HP, and it will allow Few to have his space on the backlines para mapatay niya yung HF Emperors. Pero this is a big problem for them. Nakuha ng HF Emperors yung turtle.
Oo. At tingin ko si ano yata nakakuha si Claude. Si Aaron. So ang laking problema niyan.
Meteor shower.
Yung meteor shower niya talagang meteor na tol.
Sakit niya.
Yung literal na meteor talaga yung umahampas sa'yo na sobrang dami, men.
Nagiging meteor bath yan. Paliliguan ka talaga.
Hindi na shower, men.
Yung shower kasi ano lang yan parang wisik-wisik na
wisik-wisik lang.
Yung bath may kasamang sabon, may kasamang tuwalya, pero ito Blazing Duet, ang sakit! Naku po, napakasakit ng HF Empress dito. Nahuli pa yung pinaka-importanting hero sa side ng Signal Ultra Warriors. Luminum Blast, kinasama na tama. Tets comes in, pero ito na si Desanya, lumalaban, Akai will fall. Pero sa may backline, pinipitas nila. Yung isa-isa yung Signal Ultra Warriors, napatay pa si Lunox, and makisa na lang si D on the choke. Hahabulin siya ni Leomord. Aabot ba yung kabayo dito? Sinipa palayo. And Rene J, mukhang mawawala ni kabayo dito and hindi na siya aabot. Or, as I say that, grabe naman yung mga ML players natin.
Dashes from Rene J. And again, ang ganda ng pagkakatiming niya. Tagang hinintay niya muna na maggamit ng Signal Ultra Warriors, lahat ng skills nila before using the arrival. At with the cleanup, ang ganda ng pagkaka-phantom seed niya doon. And also, I want to say kudos for Aaron getting all of his necessary items and always being there on the fight. So, again, well, tingin ko ito yung this is the right way to play Chang'e. Kumaga, hindi mo kailangan mag-ultra farm talaga. Well, kahit naka-mystery shop ka. Basta, meron kang isang disable, lumaban. Use the meteor shower kahit hindi sa hero ka. Kahit hindi mo sa creeps, makakuha ka lang ng at least 2 core item. And that is already enough.
Kahit pa hindi burst type yung hero nito, yung dinaanan kasi nung Divine Judgment kanina, literal, na sinalo niya lahat nung stars.
Man, Divine Glaive Nuts, merong
ang sakit niya, may Genius 1 pa.
May Genius 1 pa. Ang sakit ng armor penetration yan.
Sobrang commendable din nung ginawa ni Leomord kanina. Kung hindi mo mapatay yung Lunox, gamitan mo lang ng Phantom Steed. Just make sure na wala siya sa territory nung kakampi mo. And it forced out the brilliance. Kahit nakakuha siya ng kill, wala siya sa pwesto na gusto niyang makuha kasi kailangan niyang patayin yung Chang'e. That's one condition ng Signal Ultra Warriors. Pero ito, nakuha na yung Lord. That's gonna be taken down by Happy Feet Emperors. Doggy took the kill.
And also, meron na tayong corrosion side sa side ng Claude dito. So, you can just easily kite every single members of Signal Ultra Warriors. Mga kumpeta ng isa pa. Napakagandang tanong by Tess. Pero the isolation play, D taking a lot of damage from the meteor shower, but will be enough though. Si Rene J, mukhang hinabot si Pew, try to run away, but Rene J taking a lot of damage, he will go down.
Blazing Duet! Napakasakit mula kay Claude. Pumapatay niya si Lunox sa may backline dito. Hindi pa tapos. Si Akai na lang inatira. And 4 heroes down on the side of Signal Ultra Warriors. Happy Feet Emperors. They're gonna go inside the base of the Warriors and claim the 3rd game. Or will they? Tets jumping in and tapos na. Patay na si Akai. And this is the victory for the Emperors, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy Feet Emperors. Talagang lang tol kumaga parang hinold up lang nila. Hold up. Talagang patience from Happy Feet Emperors here. Showing that they can flex it out even within the pressure of Signal Ultra Warriors. Sobrang patient nila. And also when it comes to drafting with the Chang'e pick, ang ganda ng pagkaka-play, pagkaka-execute ng kanilang draft.
Nakita mo yung talon ni Rene J sa huling team fight? Talagang tinalon na niya yung 4 eh. Pagtalon niya, oy, what's up? 4 yung nakita niya eh. Ang problema, yes, hindi kayang mam-burst ng ganun kabilis si Chang'e, pero dumating na kasi sa point na may Divine Glaive na siya, Genius 1. Kung sino yung makita nila sa harap, mind you, hindi nagamit yung Divine Judgment sa team fight na yun. Pero the problem was, nakahiwalay kasi si Tets, busy siya na cancelin yung Numinum Blast, and nandun din si Cho sa harap ni Chang'e. So isolated yung team fight ng Signal Ultra Warriors dito, and looking at their draft, they don't want that. Gusto nila
Ayaw
yung
talaga
sunod-sunod na pick-up, and sila dapat yung nagdidikta kung nasan yung target nila. Pero for Happy Feet Emperors, yung talon lang ni Rene J, it allowed so much, so much playing room for number 1, the Kaja, the Chang'e, as well as the Claude. Kasi kapag naghiwa-hiwalay na yung heroes ng Signal Ultra Wars dito, dun sila mapapahama kay Claude. Sasaluhin nila buong buo yung Blazing Duet.
I agree. I completely agree. Kasi talagang, kumbaga, once na nakita mo na nag-arrival na yung Leomord, tapos gumamit ng Phantom Steed, panic button na yun eh. Pulasan na. Kumbaga parang, itang, I'll save my life, di ba? Parang ganun. Kumbaga, yun yung hinihintay na opening ng Happy Feet Emperors na, okay, nagpulasan na sila. Iisa-isahin natin sila.
Yep.
And also with the positioning from Aaron, which is our MVP of the game, using his Chang'e, is really spectacular. Kung paano niya inaanggulo yung kanyang meteor shower, kung sakali makatakas man yung isa, lagi mayroon pang isa pang tatamaan.
And by the way, just to compare lang, yung itong game na to, 10 minutes, yung kanina 7 minutes lang, look at the damage dealt, ito yung pinakamataas, 37,015. Yung danger kanina nung game 1, 45.
45,000. Wow.
Naka-stress yun, man.
Grabe, men. Kung parang isipin mo, this Chang'e, sila yung nagtatansya ng sila yung nagtitimpla ng current momentum natin yung meta for our second conference, which is really great. Nakikita yung mga ibang heroes na hindi nagagamit ng first conference and also from the previous tournaments.
Ako the fact lang na kinontra ni Doggy sarili niya yung Kaja tsaka Chang'e.
Yung,
Masaya ako doon kasi nandun pa rin naman yung idea. May idea behind the Chang'e pick as well as the Lolita pick. It's just a matter of making it work, and it worked beautifully for HF Emperors. And after a short break, mga kaibigan, kakausapin natin ang ating mga players from each team para malaman ang kanilang mga insight. Pero magbabalik tayo for that. This is the Nationals.